Hello everybody, I'm Tim Blair. This is the Clay County Times-Democrat Video Web Update, brought to you by the good folks of Piggott State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, and serving the region since back in 1930. Well, we come to you actually on the Thursday before Easter for this edition of our Video Web Update, and we come to you from a fairly familiar location. If you checked out the Video Web Update about a month ago when we documented Winter Storm Thor. We brought you scenes of what it looked like developing here on the north edge of downtown Piggott throughout the storm itself. Well, let's take a look at the way things look now. Quite a stark contrast with the daffodils blooming. The green onions have been doing very well this year, forcing many to mow their yards just for that. But again, the winter difficult on many things around here, including the county roads, which really suffered. And I know Judge Gary Howell has conveyed to me several times the appreciation they have for all the farmers, for them doing a little extra and maybe keeping their areas straightened up. But again, the area pulling out, but spring is sprung, as they say. And a lot is going on this coming weekend, and that's what we want to talk about right now. Of course, this being the Easter weekend, tomorrow will be Good Friday. Several closures due to that. We also have Easter egg hunts going on here in Piggott and down at Rector on Saturday. Saturday will also be the annual Piggott FFA Open Auction, the 41st edition out at the Clay County Fairgrounds, and they'll be starting early out there and should have a good crowd as the weather should be good for that. Other activities going on as well around the region. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a moment, and some of the other breaking news. Now, one of the biggest breaking news stories that we had of the last couple of weeks concerned a announcement that a Sonic restaurant will be coming back to Piggott for at a new location. Let's take you up there and we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a moment. Well, we've made the short drive down to the corner of Thornton and Main Street, and I'm standing actually on the southwest corner of that intersection. And behind me you see the building that formerly housed the Shell station. Before that, that was the Texaco station. A long time ago, Main Street Texaco was at that location. Well, just in the past couple of weeks, that property has been sold by Max Mayberry to a group out of Heber Springs. And sometime in the next possibly 12 to 18 months, we'll have a brand new Sonic restaurant at this location here at the corners of Highway 49 South and where 1 and 62 join together. So look forward to that. If you want all the details, that would be in the March 25th edition of the Clay County Times-Democrat. Good folks, a very good firm. They've got over 24 Sonic restaurants already, and they've got the franchise rights here. And we expect them to be putting a new location in there, right across from the Casey's, which of course has been open now for well over a year, about a year and a half, and has become basically worked its way right into the community. Other activities going on as well. Let's take a trip down the road. Well, we made the short drive down to the Clay County Fairgrounds and the Piggott FFA. Their members are out here checking in equipment for Saturday's 41st annual farm equipment and open auction being put on by Colonel Gary McGee, Miss Ramona and his family, and the folks of McGee Auction Company. And stuff has been pouring in fairly well today, though it's wet out here. The rain is moving out. See another trailer full of equipment coming in now, but they said that they're a little bit down on consignments and hope to see a lot of stuff come through here tomorrow. On Friday, Good Friday, they'll be out here checking items in as well. Well, we mentioned that there are several activities going on around the area, including an Easter egg hunt over at Emmanuel Baptist Church, right across the corner over here at the end of Johnson Street and North Street here in Piggott. There's also an Easter egg hunt going on down at the First Baptist Church in Rector. Have special Easter services all over the area. First Methodist Church will be hosting sunrise services out at the Amphitheater at Heritage Park, 6:30 on Easter morning as well. All that information is available in the April 1st edition of the Clay County Times-Democrat. Encourage you to pick up a copy today. It is on the newsstands. Well, we did have a chance to get out with our cameras just a bit and visit a few locations. If you read last week's paper, we had a really nice story in there about a wounded warrior who had a chance to enjoy a pheasant hunt down at Liberty Hill Outfitters, and Jessica Rainwater, a new staff member of ours, wrote that story, and it's in the March 25th edition. But she was also on hand with her video camera when the dog that was featured there made his first retrieval, the first time that he had retrieved, and it's a really great story. She's got the clip. Let's share that now.
There we go. Here. Come on. Come on. Come on, Kath. Come on. Come on. They're trying to get it from you. He's still alive. You might ring his name. Yep. Drop. Good boy. Hang on.
We're back here at the Clay County Fairgrounds in Piggott, where the Piggott FFA auction will be held on Saturday. If you plan to come out, things are a bit wet, so we encourage you to wear those boots. But we encourage everyone that can make it out to do so. It's a great effort and a good fundraiser for the local FFA chapter. Well, we had a few more clips to share with you as we leave you this week, but that's going to wrap up this edition of the Clay County Times-Democrat Video Web Update. We're brought to you here on cctimesdemocrat.com by the good folks of Piggott State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, and serving this region since back in 1930. Until next time, I'm Tim Blair reporting.
I'm a Christian. I love them.
Each and every boy and their escorts for the dedication to raising this money. Earlier, each participant was given a small token of our appreciation. Now for the announcement, along with our efforts and the generosity of our student body.
Come on, little one number 2.
Here we go. Infield, go one. Haley, it's not working. Hey. Come on, hurry.